received a tip from a citizen that Dorner may be in the area. They observed Dorner, and Dorner fired upon the officers. Officers returned fire, and one officer received a non-life-threatening wound to his head, a graze wound literally inches from killing him. Dorner fled, and due to damage to the police vehicle because of his gunshots, the officers were unable to pursue him. Today, at 1:45 in Riverside, California, the murder and attempt murder of Riverside Police Department officers. Dorner ambushed 2 Riverside police officers, resulting in the death of one and the severe injury of the other. I am confirming that Dorner was previously employed as a Los Angeles police officer between February of 2005 and September of 2008. His employment was terminated. Based on Dorner's threat, the LAPD initiated more than 40 protection details throughout the region. These protection details were based on information contained in his manifesto, much of which has been posted online. During the course of the search for Dorner, an officer-involved shooting occurred in the city of Torrance. During that incident, which occurred about 5:15 this morning, LAPD officers received information that a vehicle matching the description of the suspect's vehicle had been seen in the area of one of our primary protection details, one of the people that was under the most serious level of threat. The LAPD officers assigned observed a vehicle matching the suspect's vehicle driving down the street with the lights turned out. Officers approached the vehicle, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. The individuals in that vehicle were hit by gunfire. Both were transported to a local hospital. One has a minor gunshot wound and is in the process of being released. The second person is in stable condition with 2 gunshot wounds. Tragically, we believe that this was a case of mistaken identity by the officers. The hearts of the Los Angeles Police Department and my own go out to the families that lost loved ones due to Dorner's criminal actions. Anyone who sees Dorner should contact 911. Anyone who has information or tips regarding these crimes is asked to call the Robbery Homicide Tip Line. Number is 213-486-6860, or the LAPD 24-hour tip line at 877-LAPD-24/7. Anyone wishing to remain anonymous should call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. Tipsters may also contact Crime Stoppers by texting to phone number 274637. That's crimes on most keypads. All text messages begin with the letters LAPD. Tipsters may also go to LAPD online and report information, and we will act on that information. The city mourns the deaths of Monica Kwan, Keith Lawrence, and our brave Riverside police officer. I also feel great sadness for the injuries suffered by my officer, the second Riverside officer, and the 2 uninvolved citizens in Torrance. With that, I'll answer a very few questions. I will not answer specific questions about the Irvine homicide investigation. The primary agency on that investigation is the Irvine Police Department. But I will answer general questions.
Chief, in San Diego, there's a barricade situation at a hotel at Point Loma Base. We're being told by San Diego Police Department. Our helicopter's over it. Do you have any information if this is indeed Dorner holed up in that hotel at Point Loma Base?
I have nothing I can release on that at this time.
Chief, the confusion on the color of the vehicle. Are you sure what for a while it was blue, now it's gray?
Well, for those familiar with the Nissans, they have a series of dark colors that are very similar, especially at night, and they have a blue-gray, bluish-gray, and so they're easily confused. But we believe that the manufacturer would list the color as gray.
Chief, is one of the scariest things going on here right now. I walked in with a commander this morning and said that this guy knows what he's doing. Was that especially frightening to you?
Well, of course he knows what he's doing, and we've trained him. He was also a member of the armed forces. It is extremely worrisome and scary, especially to the police officers involved. You know, the Riverside officers were cowardly ambushed. They had no opportunity to fight back, no pre-warning. You know, imagine going about your workday having to worry about that threat.
Chief, the donor is actually blaming the LAPD for his actions. That's what we're reading.
You're talking about a homicide suspect who has committed atrocious crimes, and if you want to give any attribution to his ramblings on the internet, go right ahead. But I do not.
Sure. What kind of artillery do you believe?
He has multiple weapons at his disposal, including assault rifles.
Specific allegations about him being a victim of some sort of investigation that never saw its way through. Will you be looking back at that case as a result of that?
We look at everything. That case was thoroughly adjudicated. It was reviewed at multiple levels. It went to the ultimate reform of review in the LAPD, a Board of Rights, where two command officers and a civilian representative hear the entirety of the case as represented by an attorney and make a judgment. You know, I think that in the analysis you will find Dorner's statements to be self-serving, and the statements of somebody that is extremely unhappy with his lot in life.
Have you ever had this kind of security?
You know, I don't know of any, no threats came to my level. Prior to that, we became aware of the manifesto this week.
Chief, do you guys have the manpower? I mean, we're talking about, obviously, the detail that you guys are doing, the protective detail, you have officers outside. I mean, does LAPD have the manpower to adequately protect all of your officers and their families from this threat?
It's extremely, extremely manpower intensive. But the safety of my employees, people that come on the job to protect the lives of strangers, is of utmost importance to me, and I will expend whatever resources necessary.
Chief,